Hello everybody, I'm JP from JP's Aviation. Today we're going to be doing a full collection video of all my model airplanes. All of my models are in 1 to 400 scale. I have Gemini Jets, NG models, and a few other manufacturers. I'll point those out when we get to them. I have 64 model aircraft in my collection, and all of them are for American airports. There are a few kind of outliers, a few fun models. We'll get to those, and without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so the first aircraft in my collection, we're going to go by airline, is this American Airbus A321neo made by Gemini Jets. Then we have this American A321ceo. This one was made by NG Models. And then another A320ceo. This one was made by Gemini Jets. Then we have the Gemini Jets American Airlines A320. This is probably my least favorite model in the collection because Gemini did a really bad job on the coloring of this one. You can see it's much darker than this American A319, which was also made by Gemini Jets. And then we have this American Airlines 737-800. This one was made by NG Models. And then my two American Eagle planes right here. We have an American Eagle Embraer E175 and then an American Eagle CRJ700. Both of these models were made by Gemini Jets. In addition to these three models right here, these two Breeze Airways Airbus A220-300s, and then the Embraer E195. Moving over to the Southwest section, right here we have a 737 MAX 8 made by Gemini Jets, and then a 737-800 made by Gemini Jets. This one has the Heart 1 sticker under the cockpit windows. And then we have two NG model 737-800s in the new livery. Right here, I'll throw a picture up on screen now. It's supposed to be a 737 made by NG Models in the Canyon Blue color scheme, but this one, the landing gear was broken when I picked it up, so I'm gluing it now, and it wouldn't stay up for the video, but I'll have a picture of it in right now. And then here we have a 737-700. This one was made by Panda Models. And then we have another 737-700 in the Canyon Blue livery, and this one was made by NG. Moving over to all the special livery 700s, all of these were made by Gemini Jets. The next ones we go through. This one is Florida one, Tennessee one, that's the Colorado one. Here we have the one in the Desert Gold livery. And then finally, this isn't a 700, this is actually a 737-300. This plane is definitely retired by now, this one in the Desert Gold livery. I was thinking about getting the NG Max in the Desert Gold livery, but I decided against it, and I'll probably wait for another Max release of just the regular livery. Alright, moving on up to Delta, we have this 757-200 made by Gemini Jets. And then this A321neo by Panda Models, A321ceo, this one is NG Models, and then another A321ceo by Gemini Jets. And then we have the MD-88 made by Gemini Jets. It's kind of sad, when I picked this model up it was full of dust because I haven't touched it in so long. And then we have the 737-900ER made by Gemini Jets also. And then here we have two 737-800s operated by Delta. This one on the left-hand side is Gemini Jets, and then that one was made by NG Models. And here we have two A220s. The one on the left is A220-300, and then the one on the right is the A220-100, both manufactured by Gemini Jets. And then here we have two Sun Country 737-800s. I believe both of these are NG Models. One of them in the new livery, and then the other one in the older livery. Right now, this is my singular Alaska Airlines plane. I'm really looking forward to getting a 737 MAX 8. Preferably a MAX 9 though is what I really want, but this is an 800 made by NG Models. And then here we have this Allegiant Airbus A320 made by Gemini Jets. Alright, and then my Spirit fleet, we have two A321ceos, and then the one A320neo. All of these were made by NG Models. This Gemini Jets Frontier A321, it really should be a Neo with how big the engines are. And then we have the two actual A320neos. These ones were made by AeroClassics. and look much better than this A321 by Gemini Jets. And then moving over to the United section, we have a MAX 9 made by Gemini Jets, two 800s by NG Models, and then we have this A319 made by Gemini Jets. Alright, then here we have two JetBlue A321 Neos with the balloons tail. The one on the bottom of your screen is Gemini Jets, and then this one is NG Models. Then we have this normal A321 CEO by NG Models, and then this A320 in the new, I think this is still considered the Spotlights livery or whatever they call it. It's in the new livery and it was made by NG Models. Alright, and then here we have my Canadian section, just 4 aircraft in here. We have an Air Canada A321, then two 737s. This one is WestJet and the other one is Swoop, and these were all made by NG Models. And then we have this CRJ 200 in that toothpaste colored livery, operated by Air Canada. And then my two oldest models right here, we have a ATA 757-200 in the 25th anniversary livery, and then a 737-200. This one was a special model made by Gemini Jets for the 2010 airliner convention. Only 250 of those were made, I believe. And then this one was also made by Gemini Jets. Moving on to cargo now, we have this FedEx 767 and then a FedEx 757 by NG Models. This one was made by Gemini Jets. Alright, moving on to Prime Air. This is a 767 made by, I believe this one was made by Phoenix. And then we have this 737-800 cargo plane. This one was made by NG, I believe. I'll have to double check on that one. And then here we have a fantasy model. This is also made by NG, and it's an EasyJet A350-900. Second to last today is this British Airways 787-10 made by Gemini Jets. This is a really good model, probably one of my favorites in the collection other than that EasyJet plane. And then we have this Lufthansa A330-300, also made by Gemini Jets. So that is going to finish today's episode. I hope everyone enjoyed, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next week on JP's Aviation. Goodbye.